And good evening, hockey fans from Twin Ponds Arena, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. We've got game one of a weekend doubleheader here. Pittsburgh Vengeance and the Palmyra Black Knights. Cleaning up the screen here momentarily and switching over to the goalie cam here, and we'll take a look at our lineups here for Vengeance. And I'm double timing here, so I'm doing the instant replay camera right now while we're looking at the forwards here. And now we'll switch that off and look at your defenseman. Slight correction there on that forwards roster. Goldberg is here today and dressed, so he's playing. And so Baru is the only forward out for Vengeance. And then here are your goaltenders for Vengeance. And I will be calling out the starting goaltender once we know who that is. And as always, say hello in the comment section. My broadcast partner, Ryan Tusick, is sitting at home this weekend, but he'll do stats here remotely, and he's got some in the comment section already. And we've got the Grandma Gang already checking in as well. So, all right, so we got Vengeance in their red sweaters warming up here on my right, and we'll pan over to the left and take a look at the Black Knights in their black with red jerseys. So we have black on red here for game one of a doubleheader. These teams will meet again tomorrow morning, 9:30, from this very arena. 9:30, your Rickety Bench Productions position report. I'm at the top row of the bleachers, as close to mid-ice as I can. There are no bleachers between the blue lines here on this sheet of ice. Warm-ups are wrapped up here. So I'm a little bit offset. I'm more even with the blue line here in the Vengeance guest side of the ice. Derek Ulowitz, the Rickety Bench intern, is working the goalie cam for us. So we'll have the goalie cam as long as his phone can maintain a good signal. We'll get behind the net action in the offensive zone every time for Vengeance. If my finger is fast enough here, I'm running solo here for the two games this weekend. Once again, my broadcast partner Ryan Tusick is at home reporting stats in the comment section. So I appreciate the remote support, Ryan. And I'll do my best to do our multi-camera setup. I had to use my main phone as the signal here in the rink. So we're short one phone. Fortunately, Derek was here to use his. All right, Vengeance wrapping up their warm-up and team huddle. Don't mind me, I'm just positioning here. Let's get that scoreboard up on the screen. And I understand we might have some Palmyra fans watching as well. Happy to have you on here as well. I know a handful of kids on this team. Really a full circle moment for my son Reed. He's got 4 former teammates on this Palmyra squad. All right, so we're getting ready to go. Game one of a weekend doubleheader here from Twin Ponds, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Vengeance and Black Knights. Oh my goodness, we're actually lining up. Are we going to do the national anthem? Wow, okay. All right, I will say that's the first game all season that we've had a national anthem. I like it though. A good ounce of formality here to start this weekend doubleheader. Vengeance and the Palmyra Black Knights. Once again, we're on tomorrow morning. 9:30 is your start for game 2. But for now, we got game 1. Getting ready to get going here. Once again, I'm up at the top row of the bleachers on the visitors' side, as close to mid-ice as I can get. It's going to get a little loud here to start the game. Abel, Barbish, Armstrong, Ulowitz, and Robinson. Vengeance win the opening faceoff. Robinson far side to Ulowitz, Ulowitz to Armstrong. He tapped it in far side. Barbish the first forechecker. He broke up the pass. Abel swiped through. Now Barbish to the corner. Held up over there. Black Knights trying to take it around near side. Armstrong, good pursuit. Now Palmyra sends one weakly to the wing. So Ulowitz sends it back down, but Barbish was down in the corner down there. Now action up to the wing near side. Knights come across and back over the line. They have to clear. So Knights do gain the line now. Send it in left side. They got a guy forechecking here on the right side. So their first one's to it. Robinson across to engage. Robinson pins him on the boards. Puck is over there. Vengeance changed a couple of forwards. So Lacido and Tusick are out here. Tusick stretch pass missed everybody. It's going to be icing. So 15:04. Going back to the Vengeance zone for defensive zone faceoff to Calabrese's right. That's Rylan Calabrese, your starting goaltender for Vengeance. All right, Lacido in here for the draw. Howell. All right, we're really positioning people here. Howell, Wodzinski, Waite, Tusick, Lacido. Knights win the faceoff. Oh, loose puck at the top of the slot. That shot's blocked out to the far corner. Wodzinski first one to it. Sends it behind the net to Howell near side. Howell. Oh, his exit pass held up over there. Black Knight centering one. It came to Waite. Near side. He's building speed or kicks it ahead. I don't think he gained the line. Now they're going to get him icing there. He just got rid of it too soon, right before the red line. So that's icing. Even though the players were in hot pursuit of that puck, we're going back to the Vengeance zone for another defensive zone faceoff. 14:42 in the first. Faceoff coming to Calabrese's left. Lacido again in here for the draw. Oh, a little jumpy there. All right, still just getting everybody set here. All right, this one's one back to Howell. Howell sends it across. Wodzinski pulls it off the boards to the Tusick. Tusick on the far side. 3-on-3 rush for Vengeance. Tusick going right up the middle. Tried to split the Palmyra defenseman. Palmyra takes it deep into the corner. Lacido chips it back down. There's a shot behind the net. Action behind there. Oh, man. And Waite's shot went high into the netting. So, my goodness, there was a massive hit back there. Tusick a little slow to get off the ice here. Pulling his back a little bit. You could hear that. We're pretty far away from that side of the ice and we could hear it. All right, new lines on here. Mayer, Moore, Fairman, Dixon, and Track. Palmyra up to the boards. Dixon can't hold the blue line. He's retreating back here. Sends it near side to Moore. Moore gained a line. Tried to chip it forward. And Palmyra send it wide, far side. They will gain the line and chip it down. Oh, that came on net. Calabrese gloves it down to Dixon in the corner. Dixon up to Moore. Moore shoveling it into the neutral zone just in front of Mayer. Oh, Mayer, hard play over there. Fairman's trying to pull it off the boards. He's hit from behind. Lost his stick as well. Palmyra near side. And they will enter right side. Checked off the puck there. Hard play. This one's coming out of the zone. Fairman giving chase. Fairman trying to beat him across here. Fairman all over him over there. Loosens that ball. Moore gets hit there. Fairman still pursuing that puck. Big open ice hit down there defensively for Palmyra. Now Palmyra coming in with a 2-on-2 rush the other way. Lines changing here. Dixon dislodges that Knights player from the puck. Near side for Robinson. Robinson with Abel in front of him. His stretch pass picked off. Armstrong frees it up though. Robinson lost it into the slot and then he sends it out to the blue line. Barbish and Abel. 2-on-2 rush. Barbish ahead to Abel on the right side. Puck is loose over there. Armstrong tipping it forward, and we got a call coming here. We got interference call coming here. So I didn't see it. Palmyra to the box. Vengeance going on the Treesdale Landscaping power play. If I can find my... Where are my power play logos? Here we go. All right, 13:08 in the first. Face-off coming to the Knights goalies left. Abel, Waite, Armstrong, Barbish, and Ulowitz out here for Vengeance. Action on the far side. Waite across, pursuing. Knights with a very aggressive penalty kill here. Ulowitz near side to Abel. Abel stretching it across, came back to Ulowitz after the deflection. Ulowitz centering to Armstrong, couldn't quite handle it. Knights get one into the neutral zone. Abel took a swipe at it, though. Armstrong coming the other way. He sends it ahead for Waite, building speed, right wing. He enters the zone, held up over there. Now Barbish. Yeah, send one on net glove by the Knights goalie. So Vengeance unable to set up a possession so far on the power play. 1:03 remaining on that power play. Face-off coming to the Knights goalies left. Abel in here for the draw. Barbish and Armstrong are setting up on the wing. Waite is sort of back near the blue line in a defensive position. Ulowitz is pushing him into the circle. Ulowitz will be the lone man back on the blue line here in this power play formation. Knights sending around near side. Ooh, their exit pass picked off by Waite on the left side. Missed Abel, though. This one's coming all the way back down to Calabrese. And he will cover it. He waited to see who was going to get there first. That was Schaefer for the Knights. Racing in there, shorthanded. So Calabrese covered it. Defensive zone faceoff coming up for Vengeance. 51 more seconds on the power play. Faceoff to Calabrese's left. Lacido with Goldberg and Mayer, Robinson and Wodzenski. Knights pull it out of the zone, so they're going to try to kill a lot of time here. Very gutsy to take that back into your own zone because there's a steal by Lacido. He's double teamed over there. Robinson left side. Over to Wodzenski. Wodzenski puts one on net. Oh, it's saved, but not cleanly. Knights do get it, though, on a wing. And they do exit the zone. Now they got a guy streaking ahead. They will send it ahead. Robinson sends it right back to the blue line. Goldberg turning and burning the other way. Stretch pass behind Mayer, but he'll pick it up left side. 20 more seconds on the Vengeance power play. Vengeance, once again, not setting up a power play yet. Mayer into the referee over there. Puck is loose in the corner. Goldberg's got it. Goldberg centering pass picked off. Mayer lays a hit over there. Wodzenski tried to chip it back down and went airborne. So Lacido in traffic on the far side. Knights with the peel it away, and they are back to full strength as we have a big hit there in the neutral zone. And got a call coming here, so interference call coming. Let's see if we can catch that on the instant replay here. As I didn't even see it. So, yeah, oh my goodness, okay. So Vengeance going on the penalty kill as soon as they got off the power play. Face-off coming to Calabrese's left. Your PK line is going to be Moore and Tusick with Track and Howell. Once again, face-off to Calabrese's left. So many friends, yes. Appreciate that comment there. As we got a violation here on the face-off here, so yes, I got to catch up with a couple of friends here before the game. All right, Moore is in here for the draw. Once again, Black Knights on a power play now. They're communicating here as referee was having a discussion here with the scoring booth. So now we're getting ready to get play resumed here. Once again, fresh 1:30 here on the Vengeance PK. Referee still pushing people back here off the circle. All right, puck is down. Knights send it to the wing. They will pull it back to the blue line. And back on the half wall. That's Schaefer for the Knights. Trying to walk it in. He'll send it to the corner. And behind the net, now far side. They don't play it cleanly. Moore comes out to engage. All right, they mistakenly called that on Fairman. It's number 3. It's actually 33 for Vengeance. So even though they announced it, Fairman with the penalty, it's actually Wodzenski who's in the box for the penalty. So that would be very awkward if Fairman gets on the ice for the PK. But, all right, new line on for Vengeance after Calabrese covered that puck. It's Mayer, Lacido, Dixon, and Ulowitz. 105 on the PK here. Face off to Calabrese's left. Black Knights also have a new line out here. Ooh, that one just went over Mayer's stick. Far side. Knights walk it in, then send it to the far corner. Back out to the left wing. Half wall. Oh, there's a one-timer just wide left. Then Calabrese stops one off the right post. So now they just had made the announcement on the correction on that penalty, correctly calling it on Wodzinski. Right wing, there's a shot deflected high, hit the back window. Far side, Knights chasing it deep. Now they got it right in the slot. And Calabrese with the blocker save, and it goes into the netting. 36 more seconds on the PK for Vengeance. Very nice piece of goaltending there. 10:38 in the first. So again, rickety bench intern Derek Ulowitz is working the goalie cam in the offensive zone. He has nothing to do right now as we're playing a lot of defense here. So Abel, Waite, Robinson, and Howell out here for Vengeance PK right now. Knights deep shot, deflected, a little wide. Robinson can't get inside position there. Knights protecting the puck. Waite chases it to the blue line. Held in, though, and sent back down into the trapezoid behind the net. Howell got a piece of it. Knights back out to the far half wall and back out to the left wing. To the point now. They go back left wing, all the way across to the right wing. That's Schaefer for the Knights. Centering pass, deflected, now to the far corner. 5 more seconds before Vengeance is back to full strength. And there's a deep shot, saved, and Vengeance back at full strength. Armstrong coming on for Vengeance. Now we're 5-on-5 again. Knights, though, continuing their possession. Abel, exit pass before getting absolutely creamed. Armstrong, past the Black Knight, moving into the right corner. He has to go get it. Centering pass. Waite was in the vicinity. He couldn't get it to him, though. Armstrong still battling on the far side. Boy, we've had some big hits here so far in this game. Knights exit here near side. They will enter right wing. Deep shot. Calabrese will eat that one. So 9:30. We're stopping another defensive zone faceoff coming up here. Once again, thank you to all the live viewers for tuning in to Rickety Bench Productions here. I understand we've got some Palmyra fans on the live feed as well. Happy to have you guys on. Your line for Vengeance. Abel, Barbish, Armstrong, Track, and Dixon. Face off to Calabrese's left. 9:30 in the first frame. This one goes deep. Track chasing it far side. He will exit to the wing. Armstrong waited, got it out of the zone. Knights chip it right back in, though. Track back to get it far side. Oh, he shoveled it across, but Knights jumped that pass. Fortunately, Dixon got inside position, but then he can't get it exited out of the zone. It does leak back across, though. Knights were all on the blue line, though, so they were all on sides. Track leaves it for Dixon. Dixon has a little bit of room here. Dixon, near side. Good stretch pass to Armstrong. 3-on-2 for Vengeance if they hurry. Armstrong centering pass. Barbish just couldn't handle a pass over on the left side. Now he's pinned down there. Armstrong looking to center. 3 Knights are over there. That puck is under Armstrong. He's trying to get back up. Knights all over him over there. You can barely catch that here on the goalie cam. Now back out to the corner. Now pass all the way across to the far side for Ulowitz. Ulowitz to Barbish. Dixon, wrister, hit somebody. Puck is still loose in front of the net. Oh, that puck went right across the goal line. Vengeance fans thought they had a goal there. It did not go in, though. So Vengeance, though, still trying to tilt the ice here with their own offensive possession here after playing defense for several minutes here. Now, it's just bodies flying everywhere. Good old-fashioned hockey scrum in the far corner over there. Before the Knights emerge with it, their stretch pass just held in by Dixon, drifting left. Oh, he can't get the shot jump down in, though. Puck is still over there in the wing. 3 players over there for the Knights. Now they kick it back into the zone. Ulowitz back to get it. It will not be icing, so Ulowitz will curl back around. Goldberg is on. Fairman's on. That one got a piece of Fairman? No, they're going to say that that's icing. So, oh yeah, one ref is saying that it was tipped, but the other ref stopped play. So Fairman did tip that puck as it was going through mid-ice, so we will have a mid-ice face-off instead of a defensive zone face-off. So 7:48 in the first. Mayer, Fairman, Goldberg with Wodzinski and Howell. Face-off violation. So we'll do that again here mid-ice. Mayer wins it to Wodzinski. Wodzinski far side. Goldberg tried to move it through the zone here. Mayer pushing in right side. Now Mayer shot. And that one's eaten by the Knights goalie from the right wing. Fairman was crashing on net there. No rebound to be had. So we'll have a face-off coming to the Knights goalie's left. Mayer with Goldberg in the slot, Fairman on the wing. Howell and Wodzinski back near the blue line. This one, Fairman can't get the shot off. Knights sweep out of there with the puck, 2-on-2 rush. They drop one past Wodzinski. Howell coming across to the far side to play it. Howell leaves it through the trapezoid for Wodzinski, but Knights picking off over there in the corner. Fairman and Mayer and Wodzinski all over there trying to dig that puck out. Oh, Mayer battling here. This one comes up to the wing. Wodzinski near side. He's got players in front of him. Wodzinski is going to chase this one all the way in. He drops it in left side. Fairman forechecking now for Vengeance. Oh, hard play down there. Puck comes out to the corner and up to the wing. Fairman trying to push this one back out of the zone. Oh, man, another big play there. Mayer shoving his body around. Lucido fresh on. Now Fairman chasing deep here, and we got a call coming. So we got a hooking call coming. They're going to get Lucido here on a call, looks like, at 6:53 in the first. So Vengeance trying to force the issue here with a couple of decent offensive possessions, but we're going back on the PK here. Lucido going to the box. However, we're setting up for a defensive zone faceoff, so shorthanded, or offensive zone faceoff for Vengeance, rather. So, okay, so they took a Black Knights player as well. So even up on the penalties, 5-on-5 still. Abel, Tusick, Waite, Robinson, and Ulowitz out here. Knights lift one, airborne into the neutral zone. Robinson near side. Tusick couldn't advance it through, but it came back to him on the red line, and he feathers one through, but Knights picked that one off. Oh, that took a bad bounce and ends up on Abel's stick. Abel to Tusick. Tusick, left side, held up there. Oh, he's tripped down, so Tusick draws one here on the left side, trying to make a move through the legs of the Knights defenseman there. Tusick draws a penalty. Vengeance going back on the Treesdale Landscaping power play. Treesdale Landscaping, your first period power play sponsor for Vengeance. Face-off coming to the Knights goalie's right. All right, I don't completely know what that means. Forbes nurse is screaming for Ryland. I'm assuming that's positively screaming for him. All right, Vengeance have this face-off come over to the left wing for Ulowitz. Ulowitz, oh, he's hit down over there. My goodness. Armstrong shot from the left corner. Ends up behind the net. Barbish got a piece of it. Ulowitz trying to send it back down for Barbish. Once again, Black Knights very aggressive penalty killing here. They are coming at all edges here, so hopefully Vengeance can exploit that. Armstrong back to Tusick at the point. Tusick, his deep shot, gloved by the Knights goalie. So Tusick looking dead ahead there. Thought about moving the puck and then put it directly on net. It was a low shot. You'd like to hope you get a rebound opportunity. None to be had there, no. Another face-off coming in the Knights goalie's right. Abel in here for the draw. Barbish and Armstrong are on the wing. 2-6 in the slot. Ulowitz the lone man back here. 6:06 to play in the first. 1 minute on the power play for Vengeance. Tusick drops it back for Ulowitz. Over to Abel. Abel on the left half wall. Sends it down. Armstrong, left corner. Armstrong right across back door by Tusick. Unable to score, though. Ulowitz, right wing, locking it in. Back to the far side for Tusick. Back to Ulowitz at the point. Ulowitz over Abel, who marched right in there. Centering pass. No luck there as well. So Vengeance trying to force it again in front of the net. Ulowitz, Tusick. Tusick far side. Back to Ulowitz at the point. Ulowitz waiting. Now Knights are packing it in. There's a shot. Hard rebound out to Barbish. Barbish, Tusick, Ulowitz. Ulowitz back to Tusick. Once again, all right, Tusick, far side. Oh, centering pass by Armstrong. Just couldn't get it. And Ulowitz using his body here, and he has to stop that puck. And now he's down. Knights send a deep one across to Calabrese. Abel near side. All right, power play is off. Ulowitz, again, slow to get off here as he had the guy fall on him after he stopped that puck with his body. Now, Knights coming in near side. They enter right wing and turn. They got a guy backdoor. Shot saved by Calabrese. Waite chasing out here. Tusick will pick it up. Tusick. He's got two in front of him. Tusick left side, trying to move that puck back into the zone, and Waite gets hit without that puck anywhere near him. Knights, centering pass. Moore chipped it wide, and there's a shot that was kind of behind the net. Goldberg picks it up near side. Goldberg off the dasher. Waite was back near the blue line. White left side. His centering pass broken up. So White will drop it down into the trapezoid for Goldberg. Goldberg curling back around. White will pick it up on the half wall. His centering pass comes wide. Far side track out to the blue line, challenging. That puck's coming out of the zone, though. Mayer laid a hit down there in front of the Palmyra bench. Track back to get this near side. He's got a guy behind him. Track. Drops it through the neutral zone. Came back to him, and then he dropped it in, but Mayer had gotten in early. 4:02 in the first were stopped. I appreciate having all these comments here after the offsides call. We're going to a mid-ice face-off. All right, Mayer, Moore, Goldberg, Track, and Dixon out here for vengeance. Action in the neutral zone. Goldberg drops it down left side. So Goldberg and Moore are your forecheckers here. Moore giving attack here. Dixon's going to hold on the wing and drop it back down. It didn't get real deep, though. It came to Dixon again. He gloves it down. His shot blocked. Now Knight's got a guy streaking long here. Track defending a 2-on-1. Knight's unable to get the centering pass. A great defense by Track there. But Knight's hold on the blue line at the right side from the right wing. Their shot deflected and saved. Centering pass back to the point. There's a deep shot and deflected in. That shot went wide left and got deflected in. Calabrese had no chance on that one. So Knights are going to go up 1-0 here at 3:24 in the first. So again, that one deflected in from well left of the net. So again, as a goaltender, there's nothing you can do about that. All right, we'll have a face-off coming up at mid-ice here. Your line is Abel, Barbish, Armstrong, Howell, and Wodzenski. Abel will take this draw. And Knights will control eventually out of that face-off. They will come in left side. They chip it down and chase. Centering pass. Abel had laid out to stop that pass. Oh, and then centering pass right in front of the net. Calabrese stands tall that time. Abel racing out. He's got two in front of him, though. Abel's drawn three guys. He gets it into the zone. Stab forward. Armstrong shot saved out to the left corner. My goodness, Armstrong, fantastic play just to come up with that puck. Now Knights stretch it out, and they drop it down right side. They got two forecheckers coming here. Wodzenski, good head check there. Howell trying to send it up the boards. He does. Knights hold. There's a deep shot deflected, and it goes wide. So Wodzenski just clearing bodies out here. And then he sends it near side for Howell. Howell's got Barbish on the wing, but he'll skate it ahead. He's not being pressured. This time he hits Armstrong. Armstrong chipping it forward. Now action in the slot. Palmyra sends it back out to the wing far side. Wodzenski pinched up, but they got it behind him. Howell to Wodzenski. Wodzenski drops it down left side. Most of vengeance changing here. Lucido and Tusick coming on to join Barbish, who's got a steal here in front of the net. And Lucido chasing it back out. He drops it back down. Tusick forechecking now. Action on the left side. Tusick coming back across to challenge that one. Now far side. Knights out to the wing far side, stretching it back near side. They will come in here, dead ahead, and they leave it on the right wing. And then they drop it all the way across to the other corner. Ulowitz, happy to see him back on the ice. There's a tough angle shot. And then centering pass broken up. And the puck is behind. Got stuck on the back of the netting there. 1:51 to play. Face-off coming to Calabrese's right. Your line is Lucido, Tusick, Waite, Ulowitz, and Robinson. All right, Lucido's draw, won by Vengeance. Ulowitz coming around near side to Waite. Waite got a guy right in front of him, but he got it out of the zone. Knights send it far side. They're coming back in. They will gain the red line. Their drop down's partially blocked. And Calabrese will cover that one with a guy coming. Oh, there's a late chip in there on the goalie. So Vengeance telling that player they do not appreciate a late chip on the goalie. So 1:37 were stopped. Referee did get in there to break up the festivities. So, all right. Once again, thank you to all the live viewers for tuning in here. Defensive zone face-off coming up here to Calabrese's right, it looks like. Lucido, Tusick, Waite, Robinson, and Ulowitz still out here for Vengeance. 1:37 to play in the period. Knights will control this one, but it's a weak pass through the middle there. They do drop it down on the wing. Oh, that's definitely a hand pass. So Knights player was trying to glove it down, but then moved it forward. So 131 in the first. So we have a face-off coming out of the zone. It's going to be near dot, just outside the Vengeance zone. Again, this line is still out here. Lucido, Waite, Tusick, Robinson, and Ulowitz. Choppy play here. Finish up the first frame. Lucido tied up here. Puck is under him. There we go. Oh boy, there we go. Head contact call here. So, and then more festivities right in front of us here. So, all right. So things getting awful chippy here as we got head contact. I don't know if that's just a minor penalty. Ryan, you can help me out here if that was anything more than a minor. Vengeance going back on the Treesdale Landscaping power play. They do have 1:30 on the penalty timer, 1:27 on the game clock for the period. So, face-off coming here. The Knights goalie's left. Abel, Armstrong, Tusick, Barbish, Ulowitz. Action in the far corner. Knights emerge with this one. Stretch pass, picked off by Ulowitz, but Knights still moving it through here. Abel back to defend. There's a shot and saved by Calabrese. So the Knights player got right into the crease, and Calabrese did not appreciate that. I like him defending his own territory there. 1:11 in the first here. Vengeance with a defensive zone face-off coming up here. 1:15 on the power play. So 4 seconds of difference here between the game clock and the penalty clock. Abel will take this draw to Calabrese's left. This one, Ulowitz back to Abel. Abel is calling for it here. Abel to Tusick chasing in here. All right. I think they just called that a 2 and 10 on the announcement, but it was just a 1:30 power play or penalty timer. So 50 seconds on the game clock, 53 on the power play. Ulowitz, pro-style breakout here, but Abel has that puck come back through the neutral zone. Armstrong will make a move and enter. Armstrong bumped off the puck here. Action into the corner. This one kicks up the wall. Armstrong drops it back for Ulowitz on the right wing. Ulowitz back to Armstrong in the corner. Centering pass. Puck is loose in the slot. And Knights will chase it back out. They will gain a line and chip it down left side. This one's coming all the way around on the far side for Armstrong. Armstrong's got a guy coming. He leaves this one for Ulowitz. Ulowitz has to leave it in the corner. Tusick will go deep behind Ulowitz. Behind the net. 10 seconds to go, and Knights player lost an edge and went right into Calabrese and dislodged the net. So I don't know. I don't know if we'll catch that on the replay here. My replay is a little bit behind. So on the instant replay here, we'll see what happens as this puck's going to drop down. Yep, just lost an edge and fell into the Vengeance goalie. Mid-ice faceoff coming up here. 4.5 seconds to play in the first period. This one comes to the Knights. They will send it to their own blue line. Again, and we got more and a Black Knight player got tied up out of that faceoff. They're both going to the penalty box. So referee's wasting no time there, saying both of you guys get out of here. So cross check and interference. So referee having a discussion now on the Vengeance bench. Coach Lucido, I think, needs a clarification on what the call was there. All right, so there was only 0.3 seconds left on the clock, so they're going to run that one out. All right, so that ends the first period. The scoreboard is lit up like a Christmas tree. I'm going to mute the audio here, and we'll get ready for the second period. All right, we're coming out of the first intermission here. Calabrese headed to net on my left. Means Vengeance will be going left to right as we're looking at it. Rickety bench intern moving, getting the camera set up here to the net on my right. Vengeance will have a 3-second advantage here to start the second period. Your line is Lucido, Tusick, Waite, Track, and Dixon to start second. Moore is currently in the box for Vengeance, and there are 3 Black Knight players currently in the box. "16 minutes on the clock here to start the third." All right, Ryan, reporting in your first period stats here. So everybody check the comment section if you want the shots, hits, face-offs. Thank you, Ryan. That's good stuff. Vengeance will win the opening face-off here in the second period. Track. Back to Dixon. I didn't even put the power play up on the screen. Here's Tusick right side. Centering pass broken up. Waite playing into the corner. This one's coming all the way around. Dixon hustling across to hold the blue line. He will. And that's a tough one there. Here's Tusick coming across. Chasing it back to the point. His shot in. So Tusick from the top of the slot puts one in. Vengeance even the score, 15-36 in the second. Yeah, Tusick, just phenomenal pursuit to recollect this puck and just kept moving all the way around. He ends up with this one at the top of the slot. All right, mid-ice face-off here. We got a tie game. Black Knights drop it down off the face-off. Track bumped off the puck there. Centering pass broken up and sent back to the corner. That's Track and exit pass to Lucido. Knights hold though. They drop them back into the slot. Their shot's blocked. Track near side off the dasher ahead of Waite through the neutral zone. Tusick lurking here. Knights send one deep. Yeah. All right, PA announcer again getting personnel wrong. Vengeance making forward changes here. Mayer, Goldberg, and Fairman are on. Fairman's got it far side. His stretch pass will hit Mayer in the neutral zone. Mayer entering left side. The Mayer chasing deep here. He's bumped off the puck. He's got 2 guys over there. Goldberg, looking to get rid of that puck. Puck is still loose in front of the net, and now behind coming near side. Knights near side. Fairman was across to engage. Wodzinski now has to chase deep now. Wodzinski to Fairman. Fairman chips it ahead. That's in front of Mayer, though. Knights controlling near side. No, Fairman's got a steal here, chasing one into the neutral, or into the slot. Knights again pull it away. Mayer dusting it up there behind the play. Howell, far side, or near side here, into the neutral zone. Bouncing puck. Abel, who's on. This one comes into the zone. Fairman with a steal. He bumps in and then has to chase it deep. Puck is still over here on the near side. Howe trying to hold the line here. This one bounces just over Fairman's stick, and Knights are going to pull it away. So Goldberg and Fairman off. Barbish, Armstrong on. That one's centering. Calabrese sends it out to the far side defensively. Now Howe trying to get inside position here. He does, and he leaves it for Ulowitz. Ulowitz stretching one to Armstrong. Armstrong's got 3 in front of him. So Armstrong gains the line, chips it down. They are going to get icing on that one. Just hadn't quite gained the red line. 13:38, we are stopped after quite a bit of action here. So all right, defensive zone faceoff coming up here to Calabrese's left. Your line is Abel, Barbish, Armstrong, Robinson, and Ulowitz. This one goes deep into the corner. Ulowitz took a swipe at it, and he had it. It leaked out to Barbish. Barbish, his stretch pass to Armstrong. Good play just to catch that one. Armstrong trying to move through traffic. Knights coming the other way with a 3-on-2 of their own, but they don't connect on the stretch pass in the neutral zone. Ulowitz chips it all the way back in. And then Armstrong trying to pick this one up. Armstrong all pulled down here. That's definitely a call. So Armstrong with a very tough play there. Had a guy pull him down from behind. 13-14 in the second. Vengeance going back on the power play. So Vengeance going on the Barbish Landscaping power play. Barbish Landscaping, your second period power play sponsor for Vengeance, will stay right here in the offensive zone for a face-off to the Knights goalies right. Abel, Barbish, Armstrong, Ulowitz, and Tusik out here for this draw. Abel tied up there. Puck is still in traffic. And it comes out to the far side. Armstrong pulls it down. Armstrong pinned in the corner here. Once again, very aggressive penalty killing here. Barbish trying to make a move up the middle. Knights, though, send it back out of the zone. So Ulowitz back to get it at his own blue line. Sends it far side to Abel. Abel curling around. Abel will come in left wing. Well, he lost an edge over there. Centering pass. Comes all the way just past Tusik here. This one's coming out of the zone. Vengeance have to clear. Ulowitz sends it far side in front of Tusik. Tusik will pick that up at the red line. Sends it back to Ulowitz near side. Ulowitz will enter and center it. Got just behind Barbish. Knights coming the other way. Knights will enter right side, put a deep shot. Calabrese sends it out to the far side. Ulowitz far side, 40 seconds on the power play. Near side to Abel, chips it into the zone. Lucido and Waite are on. Here's Abel, right side, can't get the shot off. He's pretty deep anyway. Ulowitz far side, Tusik. Oh, great pass to Abel. His shot right side blocked into the netting. So good puck movement there by Vengeance, getting a good shot on the right side for Abel, but just blocked. 12:09 in the second. 25 more seconds on the Vengeance power play. Face-off coming to the Knights goalies left. Lucido, Waite, Mayer, Wodzenski, and Robinson. Lucido to take this draw. This one comes to the wing for Waite. Waite pulls it out, got it back to Wodzenski, but bounced over his stick. He's got to hustle back. Knights coming in hard. Wodzenski ties up. That puck is just sitting there on the blue line. Everybody's overshooting that puck. Mayer comes across, though. He's chasing in. He's undercut, though. Lucido trying to hold the line. Waite trying to hold the line. That puck stayed on the blue line. So we got pucks just sticking near the blue line here. Now Knights, they are back to full strength. So power play is off for Vengeance. Waite, big neutral zone hit. This one's going to come to Calabrese. He will dive on it. And once again, Knights really coming at the goalies hard here. So referee keeping things calm, though. Calabrese had two guys snow him there after covering that puck. My instant replay camera is getting a little behind real time here. Yeah, we don't have time to catch that one. Defensive zone face-off to Calabrese's right. Your line is Goldberg, Moore, Fairman, Dixon, and Track. Goldberg can't corral that one in the neutral zone. Track back to play it. Track undercuts. He loses an edge, sends it deep ahead of Dixon. Dixon out to the corner to get it. Dixon's got Fairman in front of him. Dixon bounces one. Fairman lifting sticks over there. Fairman and Dixon trying to pull that puck out of there. Knights hold the blue line. They send it to the left wing and chip it back down. It didn't get real deep, though. Goldberg hard out of the zone. And that one clipped that Knights player. It's a bouncing puck. Fairman coming on the forecheck. Knights go behind the net. Fairman coming back across. 11 minutes to play in the second. Knights far side. Oh, they stretch a wild one all the way near side. This one coming back through. Dixon, good job corralling that puck here on the wing, but Knights send it back down. Oh, they got a guy point blank range. That one wide left. And Calabrese has that one. And we got big old pile up, bodies everywhere. So that's going to take a second to untangle as we got a bunch of guys in front of the net. Calabrese did cover it, and then 8 of the 10 players on the ice were right off that post. All right, we're going to change everybody out here. So face-off coming to Calabrese's left. Abel, Barbish, Armstrong, Ulowitz, and Robinson out here for Vengeance. There's a shot in by the Knights. So somewhere on the right wing, I didn't even see it. But Knights will tack one on here at 10:38, right off the face-off. So even I got to look at the instant replay here to see what happened. Yeah, player on the wing just walked it in right off the faceoff and put it in. So 10:38 to play in the second. Faceoff coming at mid-ice here. Abel, Armstrong, Barbish, Robinson, and Ulowitz is your line. It's far side to Robinson. Robinson's going to gain the line and send it down to the near corner. Armstrong coming in hard here. Knights off the wing. Abel held it in momentarily. Oh, and then one just goes past Abel's stick there into the neutral zone. Knights don't play it cleanly, but they do drop it down right side. Ulowitz curling back around. His exit pass picked off and ended up back to him, though. This time he sends one airborne through the neutral zone, bouncing in front of the Knights defenseman. So Barbish forechecking here. Going deep now into the corner, and Armstrong, good job holding the line there, but it's back into the neutral zone, so Knights pull it off, and they're going to enter left side. Knights into the corner. And this one into the trapezoid here. Out far side for Tusick. Tusick off the dasher and pulls it away. 3-on-1 for Vengeance. Tusick left side. Abel on the wing now. And Knights pull this one away. They are going to just drop one down from mid-ice. This one's coming in front of the net. Howell, stretch past the Tusick near side. Tusick will enter, leave it for Wait. Oh, he's bumped off the puck down there. Oh, we're going back and forth here. We got bodies flying everywhere. Tusick centering, Lucido, his shot, oh my goodness. Wodzinski was jumping in front of the net there. Now Knights coming in right side. Oh, they got in early. They didn't call it offsides though. Action in front of the net. Back out for Lucido. We're coming the other way again. Tusick chasing in left side. Tusick bumped off the puck over there. His centering pass comes to the Knights. They're going to chase it out far side. 8:40 in the second. We're going back and forth here. Mayer in the neutral zone here. We got pile up in front of the Knights bench before Mayer emerges with it. Fairman is on with Waite and Mayer. So Mayer's the first forechecker. He sends it to the wing. Fairman's going to hold this one in. Fairman coming across. He runs into the guy and then sends it deep for Goldberg far side. Goldberg back out. Dixon, deep one. Fairman in front of the net. Oh, I thought he tipped it. Knights have to send this one out to the right wing. Track's going to hold. Mayer tipped it. Fairman point blank range and saved by the Knights goalie. So really good possession there. Good puck movement. Deep shot. And rebound attempt saved. So we'll have another offensive zone face-off here. All right, I got connection problems here. Knights hard off the window to Track. Track sends it right back in here, right side. We're under 8 minutes in the second. Armstrong centering. Now this one's coming all the way back out to the wing. Dixon, deep one. Oh, deflected in front of the net and into the netting. Yeah, I got to see what's going on here with my connection. Yeah, it's not working. All right, so we're watching a goalie cam only right now. Abel fighting for it out on the wing. Knights hold far side. Now on the right half wall. They are at the wing now to the point. Left wing. They don't play it cleanly over there. Lucido in pursuit. Knights back out to the right wing. There's a shot deflected in front of the net. Not saved cleanly. Knights behind the net. They send it back out to the wing. Again, Vengeance. PK for 53 more seconds. There's a deep shot from the wing. Got all the way through to the left side. Knights on the left half wall. They leave it on the left wing. And they'll walk to the point now. D to D right wing. Vengeance line looking tired now all of a sudden after 45 seconds of PK here. Knights circle all the way around. Deep shot. Calabrese will eat that one. So All right, so YouTube is okay. The Facebook feed died, but I think YouTube's back. All right, not sure what happened with the connection there, but we are back. Can't tell how far behind real-time my instant replay camera is now because it's relying on that YouTube feed. So, all right, 31 more seconds on the Vengeance PK. Knights walk this one in, deep shot, kicked out to the corner by Calabrese. Knights left side. Knights now on the left wing. That defenseman moved it all the way up and down himself. Now Mayer hard to the blue line. Oh, wait, with a massive hit. That was Mayer with a big hit there. Mayer, Moore, Powell, and Wadzinski is your line. Now Moore light forecheck here on the PK. Now Vengeance back at full strength. Armstrong's going to come right on and play. So 5-on-5 here. This one's hard off the window into the neutral zone. Back checking by Armstrong. Wadzinski holds him up there on the wing. And then player goes down over there. No call. Knights again holding on the left side. They drop it back down. There's a deep shot. Ooh, that Calabrese had that one go off his glove. I may have also heard it hit the crossbar. It hit the netting far side. So defensive zone faceoff coming up for Vengeance, who need one more guy out there. All right, so Lucido, Tusick, Goldberg. No, that's Waite, Dixon, and Track. So Waite, far side. Now stretch one all the way across that. Hit Tusick's skate and went airborne. So Knights coming the other way now. They will enter left side, past Track into the corner. And they send it back out to the wing. Nobody over there, though. They will hustle in and hold the line, though, and send it back down on the left side. And Knights on the wing over here. Tied up here. Track. Good play from his knees to send it to the blue line. Held in again by the Knights, though. And they will send it back down. Into the corner. Dixon sends it all the way around. Waits over here with a little bit of room. Waite sends it hard out of the zone. Caught some snow, so it didn't get real far, though. Knights come D to D near side. And then they stretch one back in, chipped in on the near side. Knights looked like they were making some personnel changes here. Dixon has his pass go off of the ref, and then a point-blank shot blocked. Now Dixon lifting one into the neutral zone. Waite ahead for Tusick. Tusick into traffic. Knights get it back into the neutral zone. Track coming across, but Knights pick off that center and pass. So they will enter now right side. Dixon bumped him on the shot. Calabrese came way out. We got a call coming maybe? Ref got his hands up. 4:25 in the second. A call coming here. I think. I'll have to see what happens here. All right, ref's having a discussion here. Interference call, okay. Vengeance going back on the Barbish landscaping power play. So, interference call. 1:30 on the power play here for Vengeance. Your line is Abel, Barbish, Armstrong, Ulowitz, and Robinson. Face up to the Knights goalie's right. Knights send it deep. Barbish, there's a shot by Armstrong. He's got it back. Armstrong in the corner. Back out to the point, Robinson. His shot, gloved out of the air by the Knights goalie. So I have another face-off to the Knights goalie's right. 1:18 on the power play. Abel again to take this draw. Ulowitz is in the slot. Abel tied up. Armstrong back for Robinson. Robinson. Abel, right side. Abel's wrister. Saved, not saved cleanly, though. Out to the corner. Knights sending around near side where Ulowitz has it here. Ulowitz, saucer pass broken up. And just exiting the zone are the Knights. So Vengeance back on sides. Ulowitz coming right back in. Drop pass for Armstrong. Armstrong. Oh, hit Abel with his pass there. Abel back to Ulowitz. Tough play right at the blue line. Ulowitz, great job holding that line. But now Knights with a 3-on-1 coming the other way. Robinson breaks up the play and peels that guy off the puck. Puck is loose behind the net. Robinson's got it. He stretches it near side. Past Abel. Ulowitz will pick it up. Ulowitz coming in right side. He will wait. and then lift one airborne, far side to Armstrong. Can't get a shot off, though. Now Armstrong fighting that puck. A nice player who was down, and Armstrong was trying to play that puck over top of him. 3:20 were stopped. 25 more seconds on the power play. .320 on the clock. As it looks like we're coming out of the zone, though, based on player movement here. I'm going to see what's going to happen here. Armstrong's going to the box, so we're going to play 4-on-4, and that's going to negate the power play for Vengeance. So your 4-on-4 line for Vengeance is going to be Tusick and Lucido, with Wodzinski and Howe. Face-off coming to Calabrese's left. All right. So based on my replay camera, the live feed is well behind real time here. Here's Tusick. Oh, Lucido's in early, so that's going to be an offsides. You just couldn't hold the line there. So we'll have a face-off here at the near dot, just outside the Knights zone. So yeah, my instant replay camera is just catching up to the original penalty on the Knights. So 14 more seconds of 4-on-4 before Vengeance will go on the PK. Lucido taking this draw here at the near dot. Wodzinski back to play it. He will chip it down right side. Lucido. Oh, Knights goalie lost his stick as he came around to play that puck. So Knights goalie does not have a stick right now. Knights stretch it far side. Now Knights goalie will go get that stick. Knights getting the line here, and they will enter right side and chip it deep. Behind the net, far side, Howell. Vengeance officially on the PK now. Knights leave this one in front of their defenseman on the left side. Now on the left half wall, down to the trapezoid centering pass. One-timer shot, no, and then Calabrese has to dive on top of that one. Oh my goodness, Calabrese was way out there, and now we do have a scrum here. Referee's pulling Tusick off of a Knights player, so they were all tied up there. And very tough situation there. Calabrese had to dive out as the centering pass was sitting right in front of the goal line. So he dove out, and the Knights players were crashing the net, and then the whistle blew. So this game has been very, very chippy. So we're 2:30 to play in the second period. 41 more seconds on the Vengeance PK, but we got to see if it just happened in front of the Vengeance net. So, all right, we got discussions now in front of the bench. So, Tusick is going to the box. So he'll join Armstrong in the box. And ref is still talking to the scorekeepers on how that's going to look maybe on the scoreboard, but 41 seconds remaining on Armstrong's penalty. Vengeance with only 3 personnel out here right now. They're getting a Knights player as well, so... Okay, so they're getting a Knights player to the box as well. I don't know if this will be 4-on-3. So we're still waiting to see what's happening here. I'm losing my signal again. All right, looks like we're getting ready to resume play here. right, action out to the wing. Knights right down the blue line here. They will control and then bring it back out to the left side. Now Knights left wing here. This is a power play for 27 more seconds. Knights walk it right down in front of the crease. Saved by Calabrese. And action back out to the corner. And that one came to Calabrese again. He will cover that one. Another good bit of goaltending there by Calabrese. 17 more seconds on the Vengeance penalty kill here. Yeah, definitely I'm having connection problems again here, so I'm going to try to recover things at the intermission here. 17 more seconds on the Vengeance PK here. Knights come to the left wing. They're walking this one in. There's a shot. Calabrese got his glove on it and went behind the netting. Another fine piece of goaltending there as the Knights were able to walk that one in off the left side. They're moving it very quickly here on their power play formations. 10 more seconds on the PK for Vengeance. Knights out of the corner. Here's Robinson with a steal. Robinson coming in right wing. Oh, he lost one across. All right, Vengeance back at full strength. 1:45 to play in the period. Armstrong coming the other way. Oh, he's pinned off the puck there. All right, so they got, oh my goodness. Mayer with a big hit down there right when the whistle was sounding. And that is very awkward when there's no glass over there. Now they're going to get him on a roughing call, so. All right, I'm going to try to recover my connection again. All right, so we're running just off the goalie cam right now as I'm trying to get our connection back. All right, 58 seconds to play here in the period. Action on the far side.
30 seconds. Albert Meyer serving a minor penalty for roughing.
All right, so we're joining the action here. 15 seconds to play in the period. This one's coming out of the zone. Moore, Abel, Robinson, and Ulowitz out here. 5 seconds to play in the period. Knights will get a shot off right at the buzzer here, far side. And that'll do it for the second period. I'm going to mute the audio. I'm going to check on that connection issue again. And we'll be back for the All right, we're back here to start the third. I apologize again. It was a terrible camera angle there for watching that opening face-off. 9 seconds in here, face-off at the far dot. Mayer, Fairman, Dixon, track, Goldberg. So near side, Dixon will chip it in left side. Mayer's the first forechecker. Knight's goalie came out to play that. Fairman across on the left wing here. He will send it deep and get pinned off the puck. Mayer and Fairman battling here. Now we're piled up in the left corner. Now we're still just piled up over there. All right, Dixon across the track, right side. There's a shot deflected in front. Fairman's rebound, now he whiffed on it. Now this one's dumped ahead of track. Dixon hustling back to get, Dixon had that nice player go hard in. Now Fairman comes away with it. Fairman feathers one ahead, it hit Abel. And Knights are coming the way. No, Fairman battling, trying to push that puck back in. Fairman drops it ahead for Goldberg. He's coming off. Abel chasing into the left corner. A lot of wild play here. We got bodies flying everywhere. Knights emerging near side. He will stretch one far side now. Howe getting inside position to play, but puck stayed over there in the blue line and chipped back across. Dixon with tons of room here. Near side. He'll send it across to Howe. Howe in front of his own bench. He gains the line and chips it down. Barbish, Armstrong, Abel out there for